Oh yeah, we're back.
Hey, how's it going? He's like, wait, how did you open that door?
Ah, it's you. You survived.
We did.
I really hope you managed to convince those residents to help us. We're gonna need it.
Yeah, about that. There was a rebellion that failed. I wonder if you should take this as a sign.
This is not what we need right now. I need you ready for combat, stranger. Make sure you've loaded your magazines and got all the stems you can carry.
Why? What are we doing right now?
Why? What's going on?
The NCR have us surrounded. They've gathered around the cave entrance demanding our surrender.
Oh boy.
We haven't given them any notion we're here, so they won't know for certain. However, there's no way they leave without thoroughly checking this cave. It's only a matter of time before they blow the door down and assault the cave.
Okay, so two things.
You've probably got the most combat experience out of everyone here, so I'll need you to take point. I hope you're okay with that.
Well, we could try to talk them down. Alternatively, we could all run into the Vault 23 and lock the doors behind us.
Yeah, why don't you guys just do that? Go into Vault 23, lock the door behind you. They have a hydroponics facility. I killed all the ants.
And the robots.
And the robots.
And the ghouls.
It's just available. How did you not see them coming?
We don't have the kind of tech you'd see lying around a Brotherhood bunker, I'm afraid.
A sentry?
Looks like they slipped in between our patrols. I just wouldn't have thought that they'd have found us this easily.
These are the people that ran away from 8 ghouls. You sure there's not another escape route?
As far as I know, there's only one way into this cave. It was supposed to be sheltered from nuclear fallout as much as possible. Even if there were, I know what kind of scum Wilson likes to handpick. Any stragglers would be massacred, just like the cons at Bitter Springs. We're running out of time. I recommend being quick with the rest of your questions.
So you want me to kill them, huh?
That's the safest option for sure. You're welcome to try and persuade them to leave, but I don't recommend it.
Yes, let's go talk.
Rangers are the inquisitive type, though. They leave no stone unturned. I can guarantee it's that lapdog Wilson.
We don't know who that is.
She's not stopped sniffing my trail for as long as I can remember. I'm hoping you can end this once and for all.
Are you sure you're not going to fight back with all your people?
Don't worry, I'll get the people into a position ready to ambush as soon as the shooting starts. You won't be alone.
As soon as the shooting starts, I'll tell everyone to start moving towards the objective.
Fucking tactical genius.
This guy's an idiot. I think you should surrender to the NCR.
Surrender? Why would we do that? Do you know what the NCR does to criminals in the Mojave? There's no fair trial. We'll be buried in the desert, never to be seen again.
Yeah, but you'll be a martyr for the cause.
Think about all the people you might lose being a completely irresponsible dickhead.
And their families.
We all formed this gang together. We're a family. They're willing to sacrifice everything for a better future.
We're like a family here, which means that I expect you all to work without being paid.
A good leader wouldn't get his people into this situation in the first place.
You could be right. This campaign has been rough. We've lost so much already.
You're not even a military leader, you're just LARPing as one,
I've been following my gut, but where has that got us? Stuck in a damn cave with a firing squad pointed at us.
Yeah.
First time you lose a soldier, it's a sacrifice that had to be made. One then becomes two. Before you know it, 2 becomes 20.
That cold calculus of war.
Until eventually, all the old guard are gone. It's just you and a bunch of new faces for the meat grinder. I can't bear to lose any more of them. I need your advice. What should we do?
Surrender? I saw some edible mushroom in Vault 23's caves.
Yeah, there's some edible mushrooms in Vault 23, and it has hydroponic lights. You could go in there.
Hydroponic lights? Down there? Unbelievable. The technical ingenuity of mankind never ceases to amaze me. That'd mean there'd be plenty of food. How long do you think they could hold up down there?
I mean, the vegetables look pretty edible to me. They looked pretty delicious, honestly.
I think it might be worth the risk.
Very juicy.
We might be able to wait this out underground then. The steel doors should be impenetrable from the outside. I don't even think a direct blast with TNT could blow them down.
I mean, unless they have a cutting torch.
With how stretched the NCR is, they can't siege us forever. Command will have to pull them back at some point if they aren't getting results. And that's when we leave. I don't even think there's a need for me to surrender. I could hide in the bunker too.
While you're down there, we definitely won't blow up a bunch of rocks and barricade you in.
Yeah. The NCR will just stay here forever until they know for sure whether or not you are here.
Well, you're right. I thought maybe there was still a chance we could make this work. Fate wouldn't be so kind.
You have to
I
surrender.
thought there was a chance that I wouldn't have to be held accountable for my actions.
Wilson won't stop until I'm either dead or in prison. Perhaps I'll give her what she wants. Luckily, my dream lives on through everyone here. It'll be the next generation that'll change everything. Take the torch to the systems that have harmed so many.
They'll do that all right. Or they'll come to their senses and not do that.
God, man, you never stop talking. Go to the NCR before we get blown up.
Well, you're right. I'll need to quickly say my goodbyes to everyone and let them know what's happening first.
No, there's no time!
Thank you for making everything clear to me. Before I go, I have one last favor to ask you.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, God, what?
If you ever see Jackie again, give her this note.
The doctor?
I would really appreciate it if you granted this old man his dying wish. Now, it's about time I'm off. Look after everyone, will you?
No, we're not gonna go down there with them.
I'm gonna blow up the door behind him.
Don't really care about everybody else. I mean, everyone else is pretty cool. You know, the doctor was nice.
Yeah, they were alright. I guess I don't really have a problem with them. I don't need to kill everybody.
Yeah, they could just be stuck down here forever.
Well, well, if it isn't the hero of the hour. I wouldn't have thought Hosea would have surrendered. Never mind because of a common mercenary.
Who you calling common?
Me and the NCR brass owe you a drink for sure. He's been a real difficult mark to pin down. Always escaping just in the nick of time.
Not die. Nope.
Not anymore.
Yeah!
He's off to an NCR prison now, and he better sleep with one eye open. People don't take kindly to terrorists. Although, strange thing is that he came to us alone. I just wonder where the rest of his gang are.
Oh, I don't know.
You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Yeah, they're inside the cave down
Yeah,
there.
they're inside the cave. There's a bunker down there.
Which means they'll be real difficult to flush out there without getting shot at. I'll radio command to try and get a breach and clear squad. They should be able to clear that out no problem with the firepower they're carrying.
Oh, now I feel kind of bad.
Leave that to them. You've already fulfilled your end of the bargain, and you should be rewarded for that.
Yep, alright.
So, now what are you gonna do?
War's ratcheting up over the dam, so who knows if they'll need me or not. I'm hoping I get approved for some shore leave.
It's been ratcheting up for 7 years.
What? Shore leave? You're in the army! Just because you use that term improperly, I'm not gonna tell you where everybody else is. And I also kind of want to see what happens if you say, I don't know where they are!
We're gonna win there and flush them out. You don't have the I wish we had the option to retort. You don't have the manpower for that. Just blow it up.
Just blow it up! Cave it in! Yeah, I don't know. I think he evacuated the cave.
Perhaps he was trying to make a martyr of himself. Either way, maybe we'll need to rough him up some to get answers out of him before I take him to Shady Sands.
Yeah, sure, do whatever you want.
Well, you fulfilled your end of the bargain, and you should be rewarded for that.
Oh no, they're actually down in the cave! He lied to you!
He's a filthy liar.
He's a filthy liar! I might be a terrorist, but at least I've never lied!
Where's your integrity, young man?
Yeah, oh, so now what's gonna happen to him?
I've got orders to take him to Shady Sands. If it were up to me, I'd just shoot him here and bury him just down the hill. Take no chances.
I'll do it.
Reckon Kimball wants to put him on trial. Try and call back some of those approval ratings. Way I heard it, he's not too popular back home.
No, people hate him.
A bloody war with the Legion will do that. You know politicians. Assholes always want to put on a show.
Because if I don't put on a big war, then that means my PP doesn't work.
Yeah, that's what he said, alright. To his military advisors, he said that.
The NCR doesn't forget its allies. You had our back, and we'll make sure to have yours in the future. Take these caps. You certainly deserve them. And have a little bonus for getting Kimball his show trial. One last thing. Mr. Hawthorne, the father of the girl who Hosea murdered, wants to thank you for capturing the bastard.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't like to be kept waiting, so head on to the Ultralux on the Strip as soon as you can.
Fancy Brahmin Baron, eh?
He's most likely dying in the restaurant, the Gourmand.
Dying?
Good luck. I've heard he can be a real generous fellow.
Dying? She said dying in the restaurant.
It sounded like she said dying, yes.
Why is he dying in the restaurant? Whatever.
Because he's eating their awful food.
Yeah, because he's eating. It's human! It's human!
We've got a few things to tidy up around here, and then we'll head back to Camp Golf if you need to speak to me.
Okay.
We never even got to use the C4.
I found all these weird bricks in there. I thought you guys would probably want them.
Yeah, put them on display, a nice collector's item.
Also, Hosea wanted me to say Aloha Snack Bar. Wow, it launched them far!
Hey!
Over here!
What?!
No! Man down!
Okay. one more. One for the road. One for the road.
Okay.
I haven't learned my lesson. It's the 4th of July. Ooh.
Hey.
Hey, aren't you that guy that blew me up 5 seconds ago? His like nose starts bleeding because he remembers getting blown up.
Ah, the Ultralux, finest dining establishment on the Strip. Well, a lot of people
Oh,
in
are
here.
you two talking? Heck Gunderson and
That's
is
his
this...
hired hand, actually, isn't he?
Oh, is it? The hired hand looks better dressed than Heck Gunderson does.
I always make sure my bodyguard is fancier dressed than I am. That way people that try to attack me think that he's me and he takes a bullet.
That's not a bad idea right there.
Yeah, and then the what, Gourmand? That's a... We gotta go in that room, but... Oh, okay, I guess we gotta go in here. Even though we're not allowed to, we're going in there.
Oh, that's right. We did a thing here before. That's
We're going to the kitchen? Is this... Where's the Brahmin Baron in the kitchen? He's berating...
Oh my god, what if he's been eaten?
He's
What if they killed him and they're eating him?
I assumed he was berating the cooks. My steak wasn't well done enough. And now we're gonna go through the kitchen. We're going on a tour.
Mike, I think my magic compass is drunk.
And it's taking us to the actual dining area, the Gourmand. And here we are, the proper dining area, where he probably is. Makes sense. Hello.
Excuse, I need to talk to you. Alright, fun.
You don't look like the rest of these wannabes. You must be the one Coleridge told me about.
Coleridge.
I called you here because I wanted to thank you for helping get justice for my daughter.
Who was your daughter?
Yeah, who was your daughter again?
What?
I don't remember who that was.
Hosea's victims must have been many. I hear you worked with her in one of my stores. The Freeside Co-op?
Yep.
Oh yeah, the NCR bitch.
I also hear you're responsible for bringing her killers to justice.
And what is my reward?
Don't you worry. I pay well enough. I'm sure Coleridge's lackey paid you a decent sum of caps, too. Here,
Coleridge.
an extra 500 caps on top of your already generous sum.
Ooh.
This was originally meant to buy furnishings for the co-op. Was supposed to go towards getting a great big fancy sign from that snooty prick Angelo just down the road.
Should have bought security first.
You deserve it more than that, charlatan. Now, I'd like to be left alone to gather my thoughts, if you don't mind.
You don't have to call him a charlatan just because you didn't do business with him.
So, if you have any last questions, please make them quick.
I'm gonna grieve into this $70 steak.
Who the hell is Coleridge?
You wouldn't know him. He's one of those spineless bureaucrats in the Senate who couldn't organize an orgy in a fucking brothel.
Damn!
When my caravans were first attacked by those raider fucks, I politely asked Coleridge to solve the problem. When his incompetence got my daughter butchered, I told him the truth of the situation. I mentioned that my donations to his re-election campaign might somehow find their way in the pot of his opponent. And thus, the caps were found for a contractor.
Only cost you your daughter.
Hey, you know Heck Gunderson's here?
Yeah, I saw him in the foyer, and he offered me his condolences.
Boy,
Odd for him to show such compassion. We're rivals, after all. I've been led to believe that his son went missing in this very restaurant. Perhaps he's looking for a gun for hire.
Yeah, it's already been handled. Don't worry about it.
Despite our differences in the past, I wouldn't wish the death of a man's child on anyone. I hope young Ted is all right.
Did you see him? He's in the foyer too.
Yeah, he's over there. So what's gonna happen to Freeside Co-op? I don't really care, but I feel like I should ask.
It'll be shut down for now while we make the funeral arrangements for Ella. We'll bring her back to the Republic.
We'll make it another brothel.
Her mother deserves to see her daughter one last time. I don't want my little girl to remain in this hellhole 1 minute longer. As for Vegas, I have a right mind to up my share of the take. Make these bastards pay for the funeral.
Alright, cool, whatever.
You offer your hand to help and they'd rather side with raiders. Coleridge said the locals were unwilling to help in finding Hosea.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll be unwilling to help them in return.
Alright, great. Who are you again?
You worked with my daughter before those animals killed her.
Right.
They're lucky you got to them before I got my hands on them.
I should get going.
Very well. Thanks again.
Enjoy your steak.
Yeet!
We're out of steak, sir.
Oh, we're out of steaks, all we have is cooked your daughter.
Cooked your daughter.
Happy 4th of July, everyone!
Enjoy. Hope you enjoy no matter what you're cooking. Hot dogs, hamburgers, or cooked your daughter.
Oh, God.
Words of the wise here, if you ever do get bees. The Ultra Lux is
Hello,
a hit
Adam
or miss
Benson.
with
Hi,
them.
Adam.
When they like it, they love it.
That's great, Adam. That's great. That's great. Get the fuck out of here. Holy shit.
Good days. Good days.
Why is there a rotating orb over there? What the fuck is that? What the fuck? What is that?
That's a disco ball.
What is this? Alright then. Alright, I got nothing else.
Thank you for playing Race to the Bottom. This mod was a passion project of mine where I wanted to capture everything I liked from this game, from its narrative themes to its design philosophy. I'd like to give enormous credit to the voice acting team I slowly assembled over the last year for doing such a phenomenal job.
Yeah, honestly, the voice acting team was pretty good.
Oh yeah. Big thanks to the mod creator Aurora Whitfield for creating assets and being such a great help. Finally, I'd like to thank you for showing interest. I hope you enjoyed. If so, leave feedback on the endorsement on the mod page. If you play through a second or third time, you can see a few more different ways it can play out, or maybe watch somebody else's playthrough or something.
Oh my god, multiple endings!
Woohoo!